Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be looking at a money making method which has gone up quite a lot because of the inverted capes. Now, if you didn't know, any skill which is related to a urn is going to be a very quick cape to get. Using urns to get your cape gets shards very fast, which means that the demand on urns has gone up because of this. So for an example, if you wanted to go and get the mining cape, if you filled mining urns, yes, you're going to probably need to do about 2,000 to 3,000 urns, but you can probably get that cape completed in about 20 to 25 minutes if you had the urns available. So because of that, the prices of urns at the minute are very volatile. They are so up and down, and it's a good time now to cash in and make some urns and make some decent profit for it as well. Not only that, if you don't really want to go and spend the cash to go and do urns, you can also go and make your own, and possibly even do it while doing the crafting cape as well, because you can also go and get some of those at the same time if you're after the crafting cape. Now what we're going to go and do to start with, as we always do, we're going to go and look at which ones are going to be the best GP possible. And while we start in the video, a little bit of a tip as well. Things like Ultra Compost is selling for stupid prices. Basically, I think this is down to one of the really good ways to do the farming one, if you didn't want to go and buy urns and fill urns, is actually going to do the bushes in Het's Oasis. And to have a chance of getting golden roses, the best compost you can use just gives you a chance of getting golden roses and making a little bit of profit from it as well. So I've managed to sell some Ultra Compost for 25k. They took a little while to sell, only about 30 to 45 minutes, but the 18,000 ones sold very quickly. But again, Ultra Compost is still one of the easiest ways to make very quick profits in the game. I really implore you guys to get some Infernus Pyroclast, slow bought over a period of time, and just keep doing it. And you'll be surprised how quick it can rack up. Ultra Compost just has this really weird price, just going so low volume, so the price goes up quite a lot as well. Now, in terms of the decorated urns, we're going to go and check all of them. So this might just be a little speed run of how quick we can do it. Now, some skills will be slightly higher in price, some will be slightly lower in price. Now, this is why we're going to go and check these skills. So the first one we're going to have a look at is the cooking urn, which is already well over its price. It's 14,000 coins. And the instant buy price is what you want to be selling them for. But as you can see by that cooking urn, the instant sell is still 12.5k. So at a minute, very good profit. Now, some might be more, some might be less. We don't really know until we sort of check. And there are going to be some skills like divination perhaps, which could be really slow to train. So people will go and do that. So as you can see here, that divination urn just instant bought for 50,000 coins. I didn't expect that. And I'll be a bit skeptical if it will be that price, but the fact it's just instant sold for 13.2k means that there is serious profits in these decorated urns. And this could be a great way to go and earn your crafting inverted cape if you're looking at doing that. Or even if you're just after a little bit of cash, this could be such a good way to go and make some profit, especially with a few little tips we're going to show you guys when it comes to crafting. Anyway, so farming seems to be very standard. And again, we'll just instant buy everything and then we'll go through the prices afterwards. Fishing, let's see if that's going to be there. Fishing, I don't think it'll be expensive because you can go and do things like the ghostly souls instead. Yeah, so fishing, because it's such an AFK and such a good AFK, you're not really going to get a high price for that one. And that's what you want to sort of pick out, is the ones which are going to be quite annoying to train. And because of that, people will pay the price and buy the urns. So Hunter, not buying for 67k, so we can go and try and instant buy that for 100. And then we can also check the margin as well, because we'll try and instant sell it. But this is what you need to focus on. These urns which people don't want to go and train the skill, but they like the look of the cape. The Hunt's cape is a bit hit and miss in my opinion, but some people will value it because it does have a decent look. But 58.8k instant sell and a 70k price you would want to sell for as well. This is how good these can be. But what I would say as well, before you do this, you need to check the margins. And I would also not hold on to a lot of these. I would probably make like 300-400 and then put them on the Grand Exchange. Because while you're going to go and make some more, you can have them selling on the Grand Exchange as well. And then hopefully you can just keep turning and burning until you make enough money. Until you make the profit you want to make. Anyway, so the mining urn actually wasn't that bad either. So we're looking quite solid that most of these are going to be between 14 and 17k. But so far we've got the two standouts of the divination one and also the hunter one as well. I think rune crafting could be a very good one. That's going to come in at 15k, so maybe not. So sometimes they don't work as well as what we could. But again, rune crafting, maybe not as niche. Maybe people don't really want it. The rune crafting cape does look like a lot of other ones as well. So the final two, we have smithing and woodcutting. I can't imagine these two are going to be much, but we shall see how they go. 12k for the smithing one, and then finally the woodcutting one. Now, as you can see, I am buying the mining ones, but what I'm trying to do is buy them slowly. It's only a 400 limit on Urns, which kind of help with the volatility of the price as well. So because of that, I'm just trying to put an offer in, and hopefully they just buy gradually over time. And then towards the end of the event, I can just spend 15 minutes spamming them out. It's not a race to go and get these shards. I've already got the farming one. That's the one I'm going to wear the most. So the rest of them, I'll just buy Urns over time, very, very slowly, and then just spam them out afterwards as well. So if we go through the Grand Exchange history, you can see here, very consistent on some of them. So woodcutting, 17.5k is very nice. We have mining as well, 17.5k for that. Runecrafting, 15,000 coins. The hunter one, instant selling for 60,000 coins is wild. And also the divination one as well, very, very strong, 40 to 50k for that as well. All of these are incredible profits and much above their median price currently. Now to make an urn, all you need is 2 pieces of clay. That's all you need, 2 pieces of soft clay. And what we'll do is just check the margin of the soft clay really quick. So I imagine because of the demand of people wanting to make urns, soft clay is up in price. So it's 250 GP above its mid price at the minute. But compared to the kind of profit, if we work off 1100 coins, 2.2k in clay really is nothing. Okay, so for ease of just space and stuff like that, we're just going to go to 433 really quickly. The reason why we're going to go and do this is because I can basically show you guys how I would approach doing it. So one thing which can make crafting these urns incredibly quicker is having access to the fire urn spell. Now to do this, you're going to need level 82 magic, but also have the lunar diplomacy quest done. It's only the first quest in the lunar storyline you need to do, which is actually really helpful because it just means you don't have to do Dream Mentor. Now, what I would do for the first point of this process is go somewhere where you can go and get a portable crafter. Again, World 84 is the standard for this, and it's just a good way to go and get a portable crafter because what this does is saves and creates extra urns. So if you go to right click configure, you can then make it so clay crafting is the first thing you're going to do. Because it's the most profitable of all the urns, we're going to go and focus on the hunter urn, and we want the decorated hunter urn. So we're going to go and mold this, and as you can see here, you'll get the procs of saving the clay. Decorated urns or urns in general are a 2-step process. One, you've got to go and make the urn. So this is what we're doing now. We're forming the clay to go and make the urn. And then the second step is to then fire the urn. So using porters is really beneficial because basically it's just going to save you money. It's going to make you more money as well. Now, one thing which I didn't realize actually until making this video is that the effects of the portable crafter work when you use the fire urn spell. What you need to do is interact with the crafter first. And as long as you're stood next to it, you will get the effects of that crafter without having to click onto it. So you can actually fire the urns on the crafter. So if you click on the crafter, you can see here, you can form clay or you can fire clay. And basically what this does, it just gives you the ability to complete the process and fire the clay so the urn is then ready. But what you want to do really is just to make all of your urns at once and then use the fire urn spell afterwards because it is very, very quick and it will do a lot more in your inventory rather than doing this. With this process, you can do it all in one go where you withdraw the clay, make them into the urns and then fire afterwards. But really, it's a lot quicker and it's a lot more streamlined to just use your inventory to keep making the urns. Bank the urns, and then when it's time to fire the urns, use the spell afterwards. So what we're going to do is just make another inventory as well and just show you guys this is how it works and this is how I would do it. Because you can see here, it is quite slow in terms of making that as well. So as you saw there, the portable procced. So this is a good place to use your Brooch of the Gods. But what it did, while we were firing those urns, it saved us an urn. So we basically got a free urn just from that portable. When you have the Brooch of the Gods, which procs the portable more often, this is where you can make a lot more profit. And with the fire urn spell, it could be thought that you don't get that benefit, but as long as you've interacted with the porter and you have that benefit, you can still do it with the fire urn spell. You just need to make sure that once you do it once, so all I would do is literally form an invo of clay. And then after that, as long as you don't sort of leave too far away in terms of the porter's range, you will still have that benefit continuing. So just show you guys what I mean. So we've just gone and molded these urns. Now, in terms of spells, especially lunar spells and stuff like that, an elemental battle staff is one of the best items to use. It basically is all your elemental runes in one and you don't need to go and buy them, which basically means that all you need to do your lunar spells mainly is going to be the astral runes. So if I go and click this now, you'll see here, it'll give us the option then to go and do this. You could do a full invo, basically however many you have. You can see here the increased speed of how quick these urns are being fired. So we have just blasted through all those so much quicker than actually how quick the porter was allowing us to do it. So here we go, a full inventory, and hopefully we can proc and save one from here. But again, I hope this video is really showing you guys the profit in decorated urns at the minute. It won't stand like this for long, and then they'll go back to their standard price for between 8k. Even at 8k, you're still making an incredible markup from 2 pieces of clay. And especially with things like the fire urn spell, it really shows you how quick you can sort of cut that process down and make even more profit with it as well. Now, the reason why I didn't save an urn there is because the porter has actually died, but from the wiki, it is confirmed that the fire urn spell does carry on the porter effect as well. But what I'm going to go and do now is throw these urns in a grand exchange. I'm going to go and edit this video, and hopefully within the sort of hour it's going to take me to edit these videos, I imagine these are going to go and sell for quite a crazy price. I'm going to put 50 in to sell instantly for that 60k price. And then after that, I'll leave some to sell in 70 just to see if it's definitely going to work and just to prove to you guys that these are insane profits at the minute. Now, just to wrap this up, a couple of things I would mention before. Make sure to check margins before doing it. If you're going to do a decent amount of these, I would sell every 300 to 400. Again, prices are volatile. People will be picking this method up and doing it as well. So don't sit on them too long. Make sure to hold on to them just long enough until you hit the profit you want. And yeah, I really hope you guys make some decent GP with this. So as you can see here, we're trying for that 60k, but they're not selling. I'll try and see if they'll sell for 49. But yeah, we'll see how they go. And this is why you don't want to make them all in one big go and just try have them on a grand exchange. The longer you give them time to sell on the grand exchange, the more chance they are going to sell for. And always just make them in nice small batches as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and all the support lately in all the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.